Welcome to the law offices of Chris M. Ingram. We are delighted that you have joined us for part 8 in our video presentation series on the E1 Treaty Trader Visa. In this final presentation of our E1 visa series, we're going to run through the key visa provisions. If you can satisfy each of these requirements, there should be no problem getting your E1 visa approved. Okay, let's get started. Treaty countries. It's important that your foreign company has an E1 treaty arrangement with the US. Remember, a foreign company's nationality is primarily determined by the nationality of the principal shareholder. It's also important for the alien relocating to the US to have the same nationality as the company. Remember that companies want to send their employees to work in the US. The employee must be coming to work in an executive, supervisory position, or is coming to use special or essential skills that cannot simply be passed on to an American. Consider the reciprocity rules. How many times can your E1 visa be renewed? Trade must be in existence at the time of application. Before we can make the application, you must already have some history of trade between the two countries. The trade must be substantial in that the adjudicating officer will look at your overall business model and ask, is there a continuous flow of goods or services between the two countries? Note that there is no numerical amount of trade that one should aim for, except to be able to demonstrate that the trade profits will be more than sufficient to support the relocating family. The majority of the foreign company's trade must be with the US. Remember, the foreign company must have at least 50% of its international trade with the US at all times. If this would pose a problem, then it may be possible to set up an independent subsidiary company that specializes in trading with the US in order to meet this requirement. Many E1 visa companies are only beginning to trade internationally, but have chosen America as being their primary market. Employment, spouse and children. The E1 visa spouse will qualify for a work permit, but the children will not. It's very important to consider the needs of your children if they are in their early teens. After they reach the age of 21, they'll be responsible for their own immigration. Typically, the student visa option will be a great first step. You should have a green card plan. For many people, they would love to settle in the US permanently. Whilst the E1 visa is a great first step, it's not a permanent solution. Therefore, make sure you consider developing a long-term strategy to work your way to a green card. Okay, that about covers this E1 visa series, and we do hope you found this presentation informative. As well as the E1 visa option, you may also wish to consider the L1 visa, as there are quite a few similarities. If you feel this visa or any other visa might be an option for you, please give us a call so we can set up a consultation. Again, thank you for joining us, and we look forward to working with you very soon. Bye for now.